Oh, haven't the energy's been wonderful lately? All these lovely geomagnetic storms and all the solar flares, and we're getting bigger and bigger solar flares too, so. And the energies aren't going to let up anytime soon. We're on such a roll and everything is going according to plan, which is absolutely wonderful. And that's a big plan I'm speaking of, not my plan. It's the plan of the universe to bring us all into an ascension frequency. And being here on the vortex, we get a lot of the energies first as they come through, and they change so rapidly here. But I'm also noticing a huge difference in the animals, and my horse in particular has taken on a healing role, and he thinks he's a doctor now. He sort of has to give everybody a complete body scan, and then he'll go to work on areas, and not obvious areas either. He's able to pick where the actual injury or pain is coming from, which is absolutely fascinating to watch. He's just incredible. He even tried to mimic what I do in my remedial meditation, and that nearly freaked me out. He tried to put a muscle in a guy's shoulder the other day, and hopefully he's a lot better. I haven't seen him since, but I'm sure he's going to be a lot better. So this is all the things that we've got to look forward to. We're going to be changing so rapidly now. We're going to have more awareness and more sensitivity to other people's feelings, to what's going on the planet. It's really amazing me, the difference in my brain at the moment, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's nice to be able to be so in sync with things instead of having to act totally on instinct. I'm now aware of things and can just incorporate it into normal life. And that's the strange thing. A lot of us aren't going to notice that we are changing because it's just an increase that we don't notice. It just, because it becomes so normal, it seems nothing extraordinary. So I'll get you. We're going to try and go nice and deep today and allow the energies to really seep in. We're going to go into our heart room. So I'll ask you all now to get nice and comfortable at your favourite crystal if you would like to do that. And we're also going to do something quite different in our normal settle down, relax stage. Instead of using our higher heart, we're going to activate our own solar plexus central sun. So yes, this is the new exciting part. We're going to receive a lot more messages through our solar plexus. So if we're all ready, we will now take a nice deep breath from the centre of the earth, bringing it up into your higher heart, filling it as much as you can by expanding the top of your chest. With our second breath, we're going to breathe in from the centre of the universe, the great central sun of our universe, our guiding light, our creator. So we're drawing down through the top of our heads and again into the higher heart, fully expanding the top of our chest and welcoming our higher self as we do this. With our next breath, we're going to bring the energy in from the great central sun, the great centre of our planet, and merge them with our own centre. Bring it into the navel area and breathing out through it, front and back if you like, or just front, doesn't matter. And we'll do another deep breath from both the center of the earth, center of the universe, into our solar plexus. And some of you, if you have been doing a lot of your work, you will start to see a globe building within your solar plexus. And if you can stand back and look at your body, you may see a radiating out of rings of energy from your solar plexus. This is how we pick up our new awareness, or we can read, if you like, what's going on in our lives and be able to transfer them or transcribe them into our own life. This is really going to bring you into a whole lot more energy. It's going to revitalize each and every cell, because you are now your own sun. We don't have to tap into the energies of the sun. We don't have to tap into anything but the inside sun. The new Earth grid here at the vortex is fully functional. And many of the places it is connected to is now feeding through the new Earth energy, which I believe is the Magdalene energy. And we start to see the genius of the plan of this great shift, because the new Earth grid is just above the ground and just below the ground. So absolutely everybody has to walk through it, has to be in it. And being of the Magdalene energy, it also activates the energy of the rose. You'll find you're suddenly drawn to roses now, or roses come into your awareness, and they do have an energy field of their own, and we're going to be able to feel it. There's many that belong to the Sisterhood of the Rose, or have foundations in the Sisterhood of the Rose. You will be noticing a great increase in your awareness and sensitivity now. But as we're doing this, I want you all now just to relax back and allow yourself to go deeper. We are in our heart space, but we're also in our solar plexus energy as that radiates now and increases its scope of being. The two energies will merge eventually, when you're ready, not before. But for now, just breathe deeply. And hopefully many of you are now seeing a rose as I'm being presented with a beautiful golden rose at the moment. And yes, I can see the radiating energies out from the center. A beautiful, pure love energy. So just sit back and enjoy, and I will call for you shortly. I want you to bring your awareness now back ever so gently, just by breathing a little bit more deeply. Knowing that we have set in motion today acceptance of the new energies. We've activated our own central sun, which will guide us forwards. Keep breathing deeply until you're fully back and fully aware. And I'd just like to share with you all, I have made essences over the years that have worked extremely well, combining wildflowers and crystals. But we also made one from our visit to France when we actually got hijacked by Mary Magdalene, and she took us onto places that we would never have got to, and it was a fabulous trip. And we ended up with some specially activated water, which I brought home and made our Mary essence. As usual, we're finding that each of the essences comes into its own at certain times, and it's now that Mary is ready to be used and will awaken a lot of the residual heart stuff in you. And if anybody is interested, it is just a wonderful remedy that naturally opens your heart and makes you come from the heart. It's available at the Vortex Healing Centre, so drop us a message if you're interested. Once again, thank you for joining us, and we will look forward to seeing you again next month. Bye for now.